have this like prison paradigm where they think the whole world runs like it did when they were in prison, and it doesn't. You're a Neanderthal. You're an unevolved Neanderthal.
Shrimp on.
If you lived very lavishly, had all the cars, but you were a good person and you didn't come on the internet and like scream at people and scam people, no one would have any problems with you, dude. If you can't tell by this ridiculous video and my face, everything I'm saying is just for entertainment purposes only. Nothing here is meant to be taken seriously whatsoever. I'm just sharing my own opinions, not facts, off of publicly accessible information, first made public by public figures. Please don't go to these people's channels and leave mean-spirited, negative, disparaging comments for entertainment purposes only. He will delete your comment anyway. Everything is set to review, so every comment has to be reviewed before he accepts it, and he's just not accepting any comments. Fire. Y'all, this is not your average reaction. I'm just a guy who likes to react to health and fitness stuff, usually girl world, and I will say I think I will put Wes Watson as an honorary Girl World member just because I think he fits right in with our girls. Anyway, I'm just a guy with a degree in physical education, so I'm trained to be a PE teacher. And I was an ACE certified personal trainer for about 4 years. Y'all, I'm gonna be real. I skimmed through this video because I've tried to react to a few where it's just like this and it's just no. And yeah, this is just a full self-glazed video. He probably says like a total of like 60 words total maybe throughout. It's just a highlight reel of him and his goon squad just working out in the gym. Like, so weird. So I want to look at Wes Watson's most recent video. He uploaded this like 9 hours ago. I mean, he's getting so much heat right now on socials. I think that his like Sharmuta, or his like girlfriend that's not really his girlfriend that he pays, I think she might have exposed him. I wasn't able to find like a direct link to any of that content, but I did watch a Ben Wise video where I think he had like a voice note of her like exposing him. Anyway, let's just get into it.
Hey, all you youngsters, take the fucking risks now. I have all these old people telling these youngsters not to want supercars, not to want to live a flashy life.
Yeah, because you can have money and not live a flashy life, right? I think a lot of people, I understand, I really do understand Wes and his whole like mindset, right? He is an emotionally stunted elementary school homosexual child that is trying to do what he thinks a straight person does and looks like because he's just so far in the closet and he hates himself. You can be rich and spend your money in more like, ways that can help other people. I think people get grossed out at the fact that people either fake it. I'm pretty sure this guy's faking it. Or, you make so much money that you buy these designer clothes that we know are made in the same factories as like Gap clothes. So you're just pissing away money because you want to look cool. It's all, yeah, it's stupid. It's all very it's all very materialistic is what I'm trying to say. I watch people like Callie Muscle and like other people who have like went to prison, and they seem to have a very similar like thought process when it comes to what life looks like. Like this guy seems to think that like it's totally cool, normal, and challenge people to fight, which I think in the real world we assume that's a 1v1 with fists, right? No weapons. And so this guy shows up to 1v1 you, and then you start using prison rules and get your goon squad to just hold him down so you can wail on him. That's not normal. That's not a cool fight. That's pussy shit, Wes. That's not... It's like you say all this stuff about being a man and all this bullshit, but it's only what prisoners with the prison mindset think a man is. I get kind of grossed out when people even say, well, what is a man? What's a man supposed to, what does a good person look like? Stop saying any type of gender and just start saying, be a good person.
If
Only
you're
13 seconds into this video, he really drives me crazy. He's just the biggest insecure dude on the internet. I mean, he has a tattoo of Jesus Christ and Mary on his arm, and he runs around town acting like this.
in your 20s or your early 30s, take the fucking risk. You're gonna be so mad if you get older and you're one of these squares who never even fucking lived. You're gonna
Like, the stuff I see this man, like the way that he even dresses, the full color coding, he has like the Gucci Louis Vuitton like purse. It's just so, it actually genuinely does make me cringe. And all this guy does is get on the internet and try to convince people that he's cool.
be so fucking pissed that you got later in your life and never took any of these risks. The wisdom you're looking for to be a more street smart, common sense having, normal dope dude is gonna come from all these risks that squares don't take. You know when you see weirdos who got
He's so obsessed with being a dope dude and a jacked dude that, other people will look at him and be like, wow, I want to be like that guy. Like, he said those words.
That's
And then
what
when
I
you
think
go to the
success
beach
is.
with your family, they're like, there's my stud dad right there standing there.
Do you have
that
to-
stud right there with
do
his
you-
shirt off?
Instead of just being a good person.
money and they're just square ass older nerdy fucks. Those are the people that never took any fucking risks. They just didn't. So if you're 25, get the supercar. And you know how much it doesn't matter to be 40 fucking two almost and have a Bugatti and have nice cars and shit. You're 40 fucking two. You're expected to have this shit. It's just so many people are losers that they couldn't figure out nothing. I was in prison forever and got out and still got it done. These people who you guys look up to or take advice from, they've been free their whole lives and still can't become successful because they're so fucking afraid to take risks. Rich
Who is he talking about, like, specifically? Like, these dudes just make up stories about random things and random people and then just go off on them.
people, they risk it all the time. There's always a massive risk for rich people. They're always compiling their worth because they're like, should I fucking do this or not? Should I do this? I'm fucking doing it. Fuck it. That makes a different type of person. Logical people will never live a legendary life. They're too logical. They stop themselves before every move that would blow them up. Every move that would give.
It's really interesting to hear him say stuff like that when there's like an active criminal investigation going on for him, beating up that guy.
Defendant has not filed any paper in this action, and the deadline for defendant Wesley Watson to respond has passed. Plaintiff has included a form for clerk's default to this motion. Wherefore, plaintiff respectfully moves the entry of the clerk's default against defendant Wesley Watson.
If I were you, I would be putting out more videos talking about how I'm not violent, I'm not materialistic, and I am logical, right? Just, like, what is this angle?
Them a dope life, they stop.
Dope life,
themselves,
bro.
Okay? Don't be like these people. Unless you want to be a fucking super nerd who's all butthurt that people are living a dope life. But you youngsters, think abundantly. The abundant mindset does not trip.
If you lived very lavishly, had all the cars, but you were a good person and you didn't come on the internet and like scream at people and scam people, no one would have any problems with you, dude. I think people would really like you, especially if you had a very calm demeanor. People like people who they can feel relaxed and comfortable with, right? People will open up to you, tell you things that you probably will never hear because you're such a hard outer shell and you just really, really want to uphold this, I'm a scary monster, tatted up guy who's just going to be illogical and beat up anybody who says anything negative about me. Like that's not it, man. As human beings evolve, we should be striving for less, physical violence and more working out things with our words, because that's the whole point. When you're an unevolved Neanderthal and you can't logically reason with people, yeah, I guess the only way is to be violent to get your way. But in the year 2025, well, we have all this great technology and we've evolved over millions of years. We should be able to use our words to solve problems. And you're a Neanderthal. You're an unevolved Neanderthal.
Oh, I may fail or this may happen. You're like, dude, there's no loss.
Who's closeted?
There's only lessons. I'm only learning from this shit. If I never failed, then I'd be the biggest bitch on the planet. Think about these motherfuckers whose mommy and daddy fucking wiped their ass through fucking high school. They got sent to a perfect college. They got a career choice that they like. They're doing everything perfect. They married the perfect chick. Their fucking life is so fucking lame. That is the lamest fucking life. Like, that is so boring. That is so fucking monotonously stupid that they didn't get anything they really wanted. Because they're settling at every turn.
How do you know that these people are settling? Some people prefer quiet, consistent lives. Some people like non-dramatic lives. I'm not out here trying to this is cool for people who are like freshly out of high school coming into college. Like, I'm sure a lot of those people like believe what this guy is saying, but that's the target audience, is people who have this like prison paradigm where they think the whole world runs like it did when they were in prison, and it doesn't. God, man.
There's no way that you can shock yourself with your success if you're that logical and everything is that planned out. There has to be a lot of shit that happens without a plan for you to even shock yourself in amazement. For you to be proud of you. For you to be fucking thrilled. For you to fucking enjoy and be fucking enthusiastic about the next fucking day. And the only way that you can live like this, the risk taker, is to validate yourself with your habits. To validate your...
Right, so you can just spend $4,000 on my training. I'm cosplaying as West. Pay me $4,000 and I'll teach you everything.
Yourself with the seeds you plant every day, not the harvest. Not the plants not everything that grows. Plant seeds every day. That's doing the workouts that make you swoller later. That's building the brand online that one day will be worth millions. Like, every day, take more pride in the steps you take to get the result rather than the result itself. Don't only measure yourself with the result. That's what the logical person's doing. The person who takes a risk is like, fuck it, I don't even care if I lose everything. Then what happens is, I'm just gonna be happy with how I conduct myself every day. My character, my conduct, my habits. That's the thing that people don't get. And these are real men who walk around and conduct themselves correctly. Pussies have to do everything perfect, and they're so fucking...
Pussies have to pin down a man and wail on him in order to feel good about yourself. And then not only that, the dude's, clearly done, and you have to continuously go up and just get extra hits on him just because you can, because he can't defend himself. That's what a pussy is, Wes.
About December 29, 2024, the date of the subject incident, plaintiff was an invitee on the premises when attacked and brutally beaten by 4 men on the premises. The 4 men included defendants Watson and Dellis, the tranny, along with two other associates of Watson, unnamed assailant 1, which is that dumbbell Joe Son piece of shit, and the unnamed assailant 2, which is that meth head in the body cam footage. He didn't shut the fuck up either. Now to the next part. On or about December 29th, the date of the subject incident, plaintiff approached defendant Watson in the gym, as he was instructed to do, to talk about posts and messages authored by Watson through social media platforms when the defendant became enraged, angry, and violent and began striking plaintiff with the hard metal buckle on a heavy leather weightlifting belt, using the belt as a dangerous weapon and striking plaintiff multiple times about his body, including his head. At various points, Watson was using racial slurs and called plaintiff the N-word, I'm not going to say it, and threatened to kill plaintiff multiple times. The initial attack and all the subsequent attacks were unjustified. Now talking about
scared of anyone saying that they didn't make the best choice. There is no best choice. The thing about coaching too is your coach never gives you a perfect plan. He keeps you from your bad ones. If I set up your diet, you're getting fucking ripped as long as you don't just fully fuck it off and quit. We're getting you there. If I set up your brand online, you're getting rich unless you just fully quit and fuck it off. We're getting there. There's no way we're not gonna fucking get there. But the only thing is that these logical people, they set small milestones that determine whether they did good or not, instead of the daily habits, the daily steps, and the daily progress. If you measured yourself by the fact that you'll never quit, you'll always
We know that Wes definitely does not measure himself correctly.
win. Because after months and months of not getting the desired result, you'd say, Wes, I've been working with this other coach. I'm not making any money online. My page is not set up right. I can tell. I'm not selling in my DM. I'm not
My page isn't set up right. Jesus, man.
doing calls to action like I should. My content's not even right. It's mainly about fitness. And I know I watch your content for life and fucking fitness and everything, all the above. So I don't see how I could grow. My content's boring. Like, you would have to go out and see the answer in real life, saturate yourself around it, absorb it, and say, that's what's gonna work for me. The only way you guys are gonna win is two things. You say, fuck a plan B, and you just completely submerge yourself around the people who are doing what you wanna do. You have to either commit to their program for a year straight, do everything they tell you to do. You have to move around them. You have to live by them. You have to be number 5 of 4 people who got Bugattis. You have to be around these people because you will never be able to see the one thing you're failing in from just a sentence they tell you. Yes, there will be unlocks, but you need consistent guidance because you're going to continually try to go back to your old fucking habits, your old weaknesses. You're going to try to shy away from what's fucking difficult. And the thing is your coach won't let you. So get around people that'll hold you to be your best. Know that motherfuckers want you to succeed. Know that some motherfuckers don't even fucking care about all this fucking shit. And they really give a fuck about meeting quality people who have real loyalty, real respect, and they really want to do big things in this life. And they see the genuine purpose to what we all do here as men. When everybody's choosing to be a weak little bitch loser and they're dishonest and they're too afraid of the truth, we're standing up, showing them the truth, becoming exactly what they wish they could be, and showing them that, hey, those old habits, they don't suit anyone, motherfucker. So from building you, to building your brand online, to building your business, to building anything, it's all first gonna start with you. It's not how, it's who. And if you're still a fucking bitch who's way too logical and won't take risks, you'll never be a high-level entrepreneur. I love you guys. Don't listen to all the lames. Fucking go ahead.
God, entrepreneur is such like a trigger word for me because when I was in college, it's like everyone on Instagram was an entrepreneur. You know, I'm a Forex trader and I'm an entrepreneur. Like, I can't tell you how much Forex doggy I saw throughout those years. Fucking entrepreneur, scammerpreneur.
Try everything. Life's about fucking experience. Don't talk about something if you ain't experienced it. I love you guys. Let's go!
All right, well, that was insufferable. If you can't tell.
Do you have money?
No, I don't
How
have.
much
I
money
don't
do you
have.
have?
I don't
Does he
have money.
I was 6'2", and I said, "Why the f does my paperwork say 5'8", 230?" That's the eyeball of the arresting officer.
So this clown goes around saying he is 6 feet tall, but when he got arrested, the police report exposed his true height, which is 5'8".
I don't just only have money. I'm hung like a motherfucking horse.
Him reaching for his phone to flex that his girl is twerking on him turned completely against him and revealed his micropenis. He was taking a video of his rented wife naked, as he likes to do. While recording the video, a reflection of a glass showed something that explains a lot about Wes's character and why he is acting the way he is.